When I lost Gabriel, I went into the hospital, and we were there, and they were inducing me all day. And all day, I wouldn't accept what was going on. I was just like, turn on the TV, let me hear about someone else's life. I don't want to live my life. It's 9 o'clock at night, and the nurse said, I'm going to be going home. I realize you're going to be going home now because nothing happened. So I wanted to give you a hug goodbye. So she came in and hugged me, and my water broke. And when my water broke, I knew I was going to have to go through it. And then what happened with us was there was nothing to bury our babies in. Our losses were at 9/14, and my last loss, I was in my 18th week of pregnancy, and we went funeral home to funeral home, but nobody had anything to bury these babies in. And so I felt the Lord call me to make a difference for other people when they lose their children, and my husband actually was the first to feel the calling, and so that's what we do. I used to be a fetal development instructor, and so I was prepared for this ministry in that way. But I do know, what is developing at what stage and how big a baby is at every single stage. I also know the truth about miscarriage and abortion. In the situation of a miscarriage, a mother can wait it out and deliver that baby naturally at home. But she can also take medication to cause that baby to be expelled from her. It's the same medication that is used in abortion, the Cytotec, and that can be emotionally hard on women to know that they're taking the same medication. But the difference is that with a miscarriage, that baby has died and doesn't feel that process of the stopping of the food and oxygen for that baby. The baby has already passed, and the mother's able to expel the baby. In the situation of abortion, the stopping of the hormones and the placenta pulling off the uterine wall, the baby feels the entire process. Cytotec, its purpose is for miscarriage, and you can use it in the wrong way to end a life. Sometimes in the situation where the baby, they just cannot get the baby to expel from a mother who is having a miscarriage or an early stillbirth, they will go in and take the baby out. They try with miscarriage and stillbirth to take the baby out whole, where with an abortion, the baby is taken out in pieces. Now with a miscarriage or stillbirth, that baby is not going to feel that process. But with an abortion, most of the time, that baby will feel the process because they're usually not killed prior to that. In the situation of a poor prenatal diagnosis, a hospital usually refers somebody to us. In that situation, we're going to prepare them for the entire process. People who end the pregnancy because of a poor prenatal diagnosis have been robbed of that time with their child. People think that it will help them avoid the sorrow of losing a child. But when you lose a child, there is sorrow. There is no avoiding it. There's a part of you that's missing and will forever be missed. The amendment that is going to be voted on in November is very misleading and upsetting to me. We have been giving miscarriage care since 2008. How the laws have changed on abortion since then, back and forth, has not affected our ability to serve patients or clients with miscarriage. Pretending that hasn't been available is disgusting to me, because we have been here serving clients. We serve over 1,700 families every year. We help people through miscarriage, and that care will not stop. Now, I will tell you that pregnancy centers all over refer people to us, and they are trained by us how to serve families who are experiencing miscarriage and stillbirth. But I have not ever had any Planned Parenthood or any type of abortion place ever send anybody to us for miscarriage care. So to act like that's a part of their care is a blatant lie.